Welcome everyone here to the MSAC here at Albert Park here, and of course it is the last game of the regular season, and of course the last game of it today in particular. Of course, what a big day it's been here at MSAC. Started at 10 a.m. this morning, and of course it is into now, and it is between Melbourne and Eltham. Melbourne has still got a chance of finishing in at least 5th position on the ladder, because to be tied, it will end up being tied with Kilsyth and Geelong. But of course, with the series head-to-heads, unfortunately, the best they can go is 5th. They're currently in 6th at the moment. Of course, what a fantastic game earlier today as Eltham get us underway. And then taking on the dribble this time, here's McKay. Left side now. On the drive, this is Skites. Of course, Eltham, unfortunately, had not a great season at all. Out it goes.
So yeah, Eltham will be looking to finish the season off strongly here.
Of course, we saw a fantastic... well, we'll talk about the men's game on another game in just a moment. Here's the 2 on the way. No good for the Wildcats. Here comes the Tigers. Now, they really... If the Tigers are fair dinkum about it, getting some preparation towards the finals, they should be blowing the Wildcats out. But instead, the Wildcats got nothing to play for, and they played a bit better so far. Here, out it goes, Tigers ball. And tell you what a great game was at Dandenong today. Went to overtime, and the Rangers got over the top in OT.
Yeah, that was a fantastic win for the Rangers there. Gives them good momentum to go into the finals.
Correct. 111 to 106 there. Was the team that go to chase is Ballarat, who finishes on top of the ladder at the moment. Here's along the 3 on the way. Nope. And in they come, of course. Yes, Dandenong did manage to finish at 11 and 9 on the drive. Oh, not sure about that pass. Out it goes. Scrappy start here for the Tigers, for Brad Penning's team. Of course, we were watching the women's game earlier today. The Eltham Wildcats put the cleaners through the Tigers in the second half.
Especially that third quarter. That was destruction mode there for Eltham.
It was 39-7 in the third quarter. That was the best third quarter I've ever seen this season. Big V and NBL1 combined. Here's a 3. Got it.
Good work.
Lutsford makes the 3. Of course, I've seen him many times in the Big V playing for Werribee. And gets off to a great start. 3-0 Tigers.
He's been shooting well the last few games beyond the 3-point line, Mickey Luxford. So a good start there.
So the Wildcats with possession here. Up and under 2. Makes it home that time by McBigor. Because we all know about the McBigor family pretty well. Especially Izzy, of course, playing for the Boomers this year. Here's the 2 in and out. Rebound now. Because the youth men had a fantastic win earlier today. Because we might see a couple of those playing in today's game. Misses that one though. Put back, got it home that time by McKay. 4-3 at the moment. Good to see the Melbourne Tigers in the men's doing pretty well this season, both youth and NBL1. They both made finals this year. Yep. Pull up jumper, short that time there by Lutsford.
Good card.
Put back. No. And Lutsford with the rebound. 10 on the shot clock.
Yeah, look for the roll here.
Oh, judged it perfectly. Well done. Vitara makes it home. Saw that one coming. 5-4. Tigers, jumper. Got it by Yummy.
Yeah, confident start there.
6-5. As we mentioned at the start, they've got nothing to play for here, the Wildcats, except for pride. And yes, the points are good. And I think that might be Pinu.
Yeah, Brad Pino there. Oh, sorry, Dane Pino.
Well, you can easily mess that up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, no, I think I know George is over in the States at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're related. Oh, misses the bonus though. 7-6 at the moment. 7 minutes to go. Of course, this is pretty much a finals tune-up for the Tigers. Goes inboard. Well done. Scored away by Penu. Right side now. They get the swing on the left. So here's a long jumper. Misses that one there by Wells. Put back, no. Rebound now in the hands of the Wildcats. On the drive, McKay all the way in. That's a little bit too easy. 8-7. So Wildcats by 1. We'll be hoping to at least clean sweep out of the MSAC with at least 2 from 2 from their NBL1 teams. Foul's been called. Gets 19 is on Doyle, first personal. Second on the Wildcats. Ball back in. So where can they go? They go on the right now to Wells. Now to Luxford, who hit the first basket of the game with a 3. Here's a 3-pointer to Pellegrini, no good. Here they come up the floor here for the Wildcats. Mackay with the ball now. Well, Mackay, I don't know how he wants to get pronounced, but anyway, goes on the drive. This to Mackay. Yeah. McBigor. So foul's been called. 6, Vatara. First personal. So baseline ball here for the Wildcats. Mackay to put it back in. So where can they go? It goes off a screen to Doyle. Doyle misses the jumper, and here comes Luxford. So Michael Luxford with the ball. Pulls up a 3. He's already hit one from that range.
There you go. Starting off hot here, Luxford.
He has, that's his second triple. The Tigers by 2. 5.5 to go, opening term. Here, hopefully enjoying our coverage here on NBL1. Action, 5.5 to go. Nice turnaround slam, dunk by Skites. Over the top, 2-hand slam.
Amazing skill there.
Tied at 10.
Just happened so quickly.
It was. I didn't get enough time to actually say it all in one hit. Here's Luxford again, in and out. Put back, no good. Rebound again. Oh, missed it. Applied a couple of shots that time. And here comes the Wildcats. 3-on-2 break. Oh, misses that. Trying to go for the scoop layup that time. And reload here at the halfway mark of the first term. Here's McKay, pass in, try to go into low post, no good, turns it over, here comes the Tigers. It's a 4-on-2 break. Wells in the hands here, pump face, I'm not sure why he waited so long, but anyway, makes it home there by Pozugu. 12-10. 2-point margin. 4.5 left. On the drive. Goes in board. Oh, what? From oh! And that's on a tall player, mind you.
The tallest man on the court there.
Correct. Bounce pass. He won't miss this one. Oh, he does. But hang on, it's a shot clock violation, is it?
No, I think it's offensive foul there.
It is. Yep. Foul's been called on Mbigor. First personal, 13 foul.
That foul goes on number 5.
Well, either way, it would have been a turnover because it was a shot clock violation as well. So I think Eltham probably wanted the shot clock violation than the foul. Here's a 3. Nope, misses that one there by Pozaglu. I think I missed it. Oh, Wells picks it off. Pulls up. Yes. 14-10.
Yeah. Good little lead here by the Tigers, especially with Eltham looking very dangerous at the moment.
Well, that's what happens when, you know, you play a team that got nothing to play for at the moment. Well, the Tigers got plenty to play for. Nice tap away that time there, but it's still Wildcats ball. They've got 3 on the shot clock. They've already got a shot clock violation already. Oh, got it home on the buzzer. Yeah, Manumi.
It's his second there from the free throw line.
It was.
Yeah, quick shot. Quick release.
14-12. I should mention that was Doyle. On the drive, here's Pinu. Foul. Tell you what, these numbers for the Wildcats need to be fixed in the next couple of next season. Because I've got Yayumi, who I thought was 15, but ended up being Doyle both times, who's 19.
Oh, David Hickey coming in.
So it is Dane Pennu, the captain, at the line. 2 shots. Yes, makes the first. Of course, the Blues hammered the Sabres by 14, 97-83. And unfortunately, the Sabres, with the lineup they had, they finished on the bottom ladder.
Wow.
Just like the women's did as well. So not a good year for the Sabres, especially the men's, considering they have like David Anderson in the team. Who, of course, back from, of course, playing for Illawarra in the NBL this year. 3 minutes left. Wildcats 16-12 in the rears. Turns it over. Lutsford picks it off.
Pots of glue on the cot.
Oh, wasn't ready for it.
Yeah.
Well, Pinner wasn't ready for it, but I think it was a little, actually, it was probably the pass wasn't that great because it was too low for Dane Pinner to actually even pick it up. 3 minutes to go. Nice pass to Wells. And Wells makes no mistakes. 18-12, Wells with 4. St. McKay, right side now. Down the baselines. Swings it back out, turns it over. Lutsford with it now for Melbourne. On the right. Here's Wells for 3. In and out. And here we go. 2.5 left. Pull up here for McKay. No good. And then they come up the floor. 2:25 left. It's been a big day out here at MSAC. On the drive is up and under. Foul. So Positive will go to line.
Yep.
Because it is a quadruple header. 2 big Vs, 2 NBL1s. And of course, I must give credit to the Melbourne Tigers volunteers, including yourself. He's been here since 8 o'clock in the morning or 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, it's been a long day so far, but we've seen 2 good wins so far, so worth it at the moment.
Correct.
See if we can finish it off well.
And so, Positively misses the first.
A few Tigers this season have struggled from the free throw line. Yeah, Dane Pino, Pozoglu, two of the main scorers for the Tigers, shooting at 52% and 53% from the line. So you'd wonder how many more wins they'd have if you get them from the charity stripe.
Correct. 19-12. Well, they need to fix that up before the playoffs next week.
Yep.
2 minutes to go. Trailing Wildcats by 7. Misses that one there. Into the 2-minute warning now. Wells with the ball now. Over the... I'm not sure.
Too much sauce.
Actually, it might be a foul, so they're likely to get bowed out on that play. This time, because the pass wasn't good at all, but there was a hold. There was a true hold that time. Foul's been called. It'll be Dane Pinner at the line. Now, let's see how good their free throw shooting is this time.
Yeah, well, he hit both before, so Tigers fans will be hoping that continues. Good release.
Makes the first. Pinner with 5. 20-12 is the score. Just under 2 minutes to go. Opening term. Yes on both. 21-12. So, 9-point game. 1:48 left. As the Wildcats be hoping maybe to get something out of this game. Okay, with the ball now. 8 on the shot clock. Lost it. Uh-oh. Watch out. Pettigrew, who's up there. Slam dunk! Hickey slam dunks the ball. 23-12. I tell you what, it'd be interesting who actually gets the best slam dunk, because we saw one earlier by timeout Eltham. I tell you what, we've seen 2 fantastic slam dunks in this game so far. I don't know which one was better. Was it that one or was it the Eltham one through McBiggle?
I don't know, but as soon as that fast break was on, Hickey's eyes lit up, and he was just ready for it.
I tell you what, especially where you wear a headband like that,
Yeah.
you know,
Something
showing off a
stands
little
out.
bit.
Yeah.
Oh, 11-point game. The Wildcats trailing by 11.
Yeah.
23-12, a minute 28 to go in the first term. And I tell you what,
The Tigers playing like a team that have something to play for at the moment.
correct.
Wildcats, while they started well, have cooled off a bit at the moment.
They have. And you know what? If I was the Melbourne Tigers going into this game knowing that, you know, the team that you're versing is literally can't make it. They've got nothing to lose, you know, and you're actually playing for something to lose, especially if you want to, you know, technically at the start of the round, you were playing for possibly fourth position, depending on what the results were, and all of a sudden, you know, now you could actually still make fifth and avoid playing at the moment. At this stage, they probably would avoid playing Frankston, but they can possibly play at Kilsyth instead. It's probably a bit better to play.
Tigers a few weeks ago had a loss against Frankston, so it's something they would want to avoid, but see how they go.
Here we
Hickey now with a fast break.
Hickey, will he go again? Oh, he's missed it that time.
Stripped.
It was. So a minute to go. 23-12 is the score. Pull up, jump bar, no good for the Wildcats. And Posey with the rebound. Back to Hickey. To Wells. Now let's see if those two can connect again like we saw about a minute ago. Wells in the hands here now of Purchase. And Purchase makes no mistake. Nothing at the bottom of the net. 25-12. So the Wildcats with possession. Bounce pass, pick and roll, way too easy. And Justin Ava makes the basket.
Yeah, that stops a 9-0 run by the Tigers.
25-14. Here on NBL1 action. Yeah, week 18 action here. I should say week 15. On the drive, lost it by Wells. Oh, and that was a silly foul. Well, on the other hand, it was a second team foul, so maybe it wasn't as silly as I thought.
Yep, stops a fast break. They can set up the defense.
And of course, Melbourne had only one foul.
Yep.
So I guess you could, you know, get away with one of them. So it doesn't bite him in the butt for the rest of the game. If that
Drives in to Purchase.
Foul. So it's on Pinu.
That's the sort of aggression Coach Lee will want to see from his players. Driving straight at the basket.
It's on Doyle at the line. Makes the first. Makes the second. 25-16, 2.8. Are they going to do a Hail Mary? Oh, that's going to be an offensive foul. It is. Hickey, unfortunately, too ambitious trying to go for the half-court prayer. And they've turned it over here with 0.7 seconds left. So here's the shot for the half-court prayer.
What do you think? Straight at the ring?
Yep.
Yep.
Catch and shoot here.
Oh, that's...
Oh! Oh, that was in slow motion, to be perfectly honest. Well, it wasn't directly to the basket, but it was like, you know, a little bit slower than I thought it was going to be. Yeah. 25-16 at quarter time. Melbourne in the lead. And, you know, we saw a bit of highlights there, but just seems like, you know, both teams just going through the motions at the moment.
Yeah, no, definitely. It started off a little scrappy. In the middle of there, fair bit of scoring, athleticism on show there. But defense, definitely a major part of this game at the moment.
9-point game at the moment, of course. You know, if you were the Melbourne, you know, being with the Melbourne Tigers at the moment, would you rather play at Kilsyth or would you rather play at Frankston?
Ooh. Listen,
considering Frankston has been Melbourne.
Yeah, well.
Not by much too, wasn't it? It was on the buzzer, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, definitely done never running of that, but yeah, it was a good win by Frankston. But look, Kilsyth, one of the favourites at the start of the season for the title.
True.
Yeah, definitely want to be wanting to meet them at the moment.
Mind you, though, if they were considered the best team in the comp, right?
Yep,
They should be not finishing where they are at the moment.
that's true.
So they do have some flaws, but yeah, look. I must say, I actually did watch the replay of the Frankston-Melbourne game, and I must admit, that was a Hail Mary because there was no way in any other game that would have gone in. So I thought it was great defense on Melbourne's part, but unfortunately, home court advantage, Frankston, just had to put a Hail Mary up and they got it in. So unlucky for the Tigers, I do admit on that one. And, of course, lost by a point, by the way.
Yeah, that's probably the second game as well. We had one against Nunawading, also a buzzer beater against the Tigers a couple weeks ago.
Well, it's going to eventually turn around, eventually. Yeah. And it might happen in the finals where it counts.
Come on, Melbourne fans. Let's hear it for your Melbourne Tigers. They start the second
25-16 at MSAC. Ball back into play here for Pinu. Of course, our officials in today's game, Steve Middleton, Mitch Hare, and Todd Stock. Would have mentioned that at the start.
Yeah. Short lineup here by the Wildcats.
Well, yeah, they have gone terribly small. Yeah. I wonder if they're trying to go for speed here instead. Here's a three. Well, that hasn't helped in the start.
Tallest man on the court there.
Purchase.
Quick three.
It was. Purchase hits a three, and we all know that Purchase can hit threes. Of course, he hit the most three-pointers in the youth league a couple of years ago. So we know he can hit threes. Back to a dozen, 8 on the shot clock.
Yeah. Lux are playing up high.
Interesting here. 3 seconds, pulls up a 2, no good. I don't know this game plan is going to work here for Trevor Lee's team.
Yeah.
They're playing small, and they're going to get burnt if they're going small at the moment. If they don't get in a bit of a hurry. Hickey. Bounce pass, down low. Penu. Oh. Well, that's what's going to happen here as Hines makes the deuce. So 30-16. Well, they're going to have to go back tall again, I think. So 30-16. Nice passing low. Up and under. No. Tries again here for McKay. Brings it back to the top. 2 in the hands here of Doyle. Down in the low post, fall away from Mackay. No good. Almost a shot clock violation, but they get the reset. But there'll be a foul before then. It's against the Tigers. It's on number 12, Jack Pertzers. First personal. Team foul number 1.
Checking in is Josh Sykes and David Stafford for the Eltham Wildcats.
Pretty sure, the coach from Melbourne Tigers, Brett Penny, is pacing up and down the sideline at the moment, but I'm sure he'd be reasonably happy where his team's at the moment. Sure
defensively, there can't be any complaints at the moment.
Correct. Yeah. Here's the 3 on the way for the Wildcats. Misses, another miss outside jumper. Here comes the Tigers. I think he'd be more worried about, the opportunity on the offensive end, because I think they probably would be a lot further ahead.
Yeah, it's a bit scrappy at the moment. Oh, good defense there by Bynes.
Correct, and the Wildcats turn it over. I'm sure he's happy with the defense, just the offensive. They just, they should be converting on their defensive work.
Yeah. They're getting inside fairly easily, getting it to their bigs. Just near finish.
Purchase. In low now to Pinner at the top. Hickey, can he hit this? That's not even close. Here's the putback. Oh, misses by Pinner. That's very close by. Purchase misses as well on the putback. They just haven't cashed them in yet. They really should start catch them in at the moment. Sheffield with the ball now. Now in the hands here of McBegor. Just guys who hit a slam dunk earlier. For 3. Yes! Here's the 3-pointer there on the far side.
Sheffield
makes it home. That's his first basket. Marching cut to 11. I just wonder, though, if the Tigers will be ruining some opportunities. The Wildcats can find a way to come back in this game. Brings back to the top. Here's Purchase for 3. He's already hit 1. No good. Rebound now in the hands here of the Wildcats. 7 minutes to go. So Shevitt with the ball. He's already hit a triple today. Bounce pass now to McBigor. Back to Shevitt. Long 3. Nope. Rebound now in the hands here
Of Luxford.
So Luxford pulls. Oh, that's not a good pass at all. Turns over. Lee picks it off.
A flat cross-court pass just begging to be picked off there.
I think Melbourne sort of cooled off a little bit here on the offensive end. They might make them pay on the defensive end here if they slack off a little bit. Yemi with the ball, left side, pump fakes, goes up for the 2 on the way. Nope. And here comes Hickey. They've got to start converting on the offensive end, and they might
pass.
do it. Oh, block! It's a goaltending, I don't know.
I think he hit this well before the backboard.
Hickey on the right side. Purchase. Goes into the low post now to Penu. Oh, easy. Well done. Great turn of, motion that time there by Penu. Has 8 for the game.
Yep, that block shot didn't deter him there.
32-19, Melbourne. 5.5 to go. Tablet now to McBigor. Over the top pass on the left side now. Swings it back. Here is Lee. Now on the right now to Sevitt. 4 on the shot clock. He's already hit a 3. And he hits another one. Second triple. Keeps the Wildcats in the game. 32-22. So here comes Hickey on the left side. Swings it back to the top. Oh, no, that wasn't a good pass. Turns it over. Maybe a bit unlucky at the end. This guy's in the hands here and misses, but there'll be a foul as Hines, I think, is going to get the foul against him. Second.
No, first personal.
Oh, sorry, yes, it is. First personal, second team foul. Timeout, Melbourne. 10-point game. And the Wildcats showing a little bit of life here in the last 3 minutes or so.
Yeah, they've done well to keep it to 10 points at the moment. While their offense hasn't exactly sparked anything, their defense has tightened up. But it hasn't helped that the Tigers can't hit easy shots at the moment.
No, but I guess, look, the defense has helped them, but I just wonder if the Tigers are going to ruin some opportunities on the offensive end. And they're not just, like, they haven't hit any wall shots or anything. It's just more in close. When they got the rebound, they can't put the ball back in the hole off the offensive boards.
Yeah. And Tigers have to be careful here, because if Eltham can get on a run, well, we saw in the last game what can happen when you get on a run. That quarter was stuff of legend, really.
It was.
Yeah, Tigers definitely need to get their offense going again.
Well, it was a 39-7 run in the women's earlier today, which we'll go through that in just a moment. Men's scores from round 15. Knox defeated Albury Wodonga 99-96. Melbourne defeated Bravo at the Minor Dome 86-78 last night. Nuttawani 97 knocked over the line against Eltham 94. Dime Valley 85 defeated Southern Sabres 82. Kilsyth 94 defeated Dandenong 86. The Northwest Tassie 103 knocked out Waverley 95. Bendigo 84. Geelong 67. Hobart 98 knocked out Waverley 95. So Waverley 0-2 from the weekend and now have knocked them out of the playoffs.
Wow.
Makes the first here. And mind you, Waverley went from, makes them both, went from 7th to 10th.
Yeah, it just proves how bunched up those positions are at the moment. Every win, critical.
Correct, and unfortunately the last 2 games in the Tassie Rose swing had cost them as Purchase has another 3. Yep. 35-24. 11-point game. Lee, back now to McBigor, down the baseline here. Sheplet misses.
Moves up.
Here comes Wells. 11-point game at the moment. On the drive with 4.5 to go. Wells misses. And missed the tip in that time. And here comes McBigor. Now in the hands here of Skites. He's already hit a slam dunk today. He's going to go for the fall away turnaround jumper. No good. And Mabego with the rebound. Have it again. Pull up jumper. 15-footer. Got it. 35-26. 9-point game. You're right. Well, we saw this in the women's earlier today. And it's a trail violation. Well, you know what, it is.
There.
Yeah, and you know what? We saw it earlier today, didn't we, with the women's? You know, Eltham's now just starting to build back that momentum again. And if Melbourne's not cautious, we might see a very similar third quarter.
Yeah.
3.5 left. This is right to Doyle, to Mabego. On the left side now, who's had a fantastic second turn coming off the bench. Long three on the way, misses. So here comes Wells. On the right side. Here's another three for Purchase.
Looks
I got it! 11 points, and that's something Melbourne needed. Coming off the bench, Jack Purchase, he increases that lead to 12. You need something like that, don't they, Melbourne, coming off the bench to help out the starters just a little bit. So Eltham all of a sudden down by a dozen. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Here is Doyle. He makes an easy basket at the bottom of the net. 38-28.
Finds us all alone there.
And he's going to go for the three instead there by might as well probably should have discounted Jack Purchase from 3-point range.
Great
but
defense there by Pozaglu.
He does. He gives to the Purchase. Around the corner by Mabego. Right, so now, where would Jack Purchase be now? He's down the low post, but he's going to go himself, misses. Here they come up the floor. 2.5 to go. On the drive. Into Skites. Foul as he was trying to go for the slam dunk that time, and Haynes is not. He's also got hit in possession there, but it is a foul against him. That's his second.
He's not happy there, Jack Bynes.
No.
Feels like there might have been an intentional hit there.
I'm sure it might be a bit accidental though.
Yeah.
He has to go to the bench, unfortunately, for Bynes. Nope. Scott's missed the first. Second shot. Oh, that was Flad's tack. Misses that one, 38-28. Well, let's put it this way. He flatly front rimmed that one.
Yeah.
Trying to take up the dribble. Here's Pozoglu with the ball now. Goes for load three. Nope. Rebound now in the hands here. Well done here by Pinu. So, McDonald. Oh, Jones for the pass wide side now. Pinu.
Oh, that's... Yeah.
Yes, goal. Yep, it will count. It went in anyway, but it will count. Because offensive it was goaltending, I should say. Into the 2-minute warning. 12-point game. Because you can follow all the NBL1 playoffs. We're heading to NBL1.com.au. That's NBL1 with the actual number 1. Foul's been called, and actually, hopefully he's put up okay here, Sebert.
Yeah.
He's okay.
Yeah, he's working it off. I think he'll be fine.
And he's been a spark, hasn't he, coming off the bench for Eltham? Because it looked like absolute dire straits in the first quarter without him.
You know, he's looked lively, giving them good energy.
He's got a chance to make it double figures here. Makes the first. Pretty good free throw shooter himself. Makes the second. And interesting to see how this one fares out here at the moment. 10-point margin, 40-30. On the right, long three on the way. No, that's short. As Skites went down there for a moment, but he's okay. He's walking it off for the Wildcats. So on the drive, Here's Doyle, no good. Rebound now in the hands here of Vitara. Vitara on the left side, yeah. Here's McDonald for three. No, rebound now in the hands here of Vitara. So back to Wells on the left side. Yeah. Wells off a screen, pulls it up, got it. Bottom of the net, 42-30. 1 minute to half time. Here on a Saturday afternoon. On the right, Sunday afternoon. Yeah. I'm getting really confused with these days, been here or more.
Yeah, well, it's been a long day so far.
Getting confused on what time of the day it is.
Like, it's been an entertaining day, but still a long day.
It is, that's right. I know everyone watching this game will be like, what are you talking about? Well, we've all been here since at least 8, 9 a.m. in the morning, watching 4 games of basketball. Here's, Sadler makes under the juice, 32-42. He has 12 points. He just needs some help now from his teammates. And Wildcats could be a real threat in the second half. So Wells, just back now in the hands here of Luxford, who hit the first.
He's looking to shoot the 3 there, but thought better of it. Possibly now drives in.
Oh, nice putt.
Blocking behind.
It was.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I think he was way too deep anyway. Yep. Here's the 3 for Sadler. He's already hit 3 of those. That's an air ball. Put back, no. No, it wasn't a goal, Gene, unfortunately. The last one was, but not that one. Here's the 3 on the... No. We can't hit 3. 1 second left. Here's the half-court prayer. Almost. Half-time. Melbourne 42. Eltham 32. And I tell you what, Eltham's done a fantastic job, and especially through David Chevlet with 12 points.
No, it's been a good quarter there for Eltham. Keeping it at 10 points. They've done well, especially with the way the Tigers looked to dominate the game at the start. And, well, Shafford really has kept them in it. Now, for a man averaging 8 points a game this season, 12 in the first half, he's done really, really well.
Very well. Can he keep his team in the game? Well, we're going to find out very soon. But what I might do, we'll take a break. We're going to at least take a rest out after a long day, and we'll be back for the second half right after this. welcome everyone back here. 42-32 at halftime. And then, of course, Melbourne will be tuning up for the playoffs here at the moment. And as we're about to get underway in the third quarter here. Tigers with possession. They're heading back towards the city end of MSAC. Eltham heading back to the St Kilda end. Here we go, underway. Here in the second half, can Melbourne try to get at least some finals, of course, intensity in this second half after a very slow second quarter. Bounce pass to Pinu, and he popped it over the top and makes it home. 12 points for Pinu. Tied with the game top scorer with 7, also with 12 points. The Tigers lead by a dozen. Bounce pass is the 3 on the way for 7. Air balls. Mackay with the rebound. 8 seconds on the shot clock. 6 seconds. Driven the ball way too much at the moment, Mackay. 3 seconds. Fall away. No. That's what happens when you drill the ball way too much on the shot clock. 44-32. Here's a 3 by Lutsford. No good. Rebound by Pinu. Now the Vitara into Lutsford with the ball now. Lutsford. 9 seconds. Melbourne with possession. Cross pass. On the drive. 3 seconds. Easy layout. Well done there for Tara. He has 4 points. 46-32. And Melbourne finally showing why. They're ready to really blast this game out. 14-point margin here at the moment. Is it up and under? Makes it home there by Doyle. Doyle with 9. 12-point game. On the left side, 8.5 left here. Final game of the day. Final game of the quadruple header here at MSAC. On the left side, pops it up. Oh, makes it home that time there by Pezoglu. He has 5. On the alley-oop. 48-34. 8:07 left. Skites with the ball now. Gives it off now in the hands here. The drives it back to Doyle. Doyle with the bounce pass. The Sky Slam dunk! Two-hand over the top. 48-36. So that's his second slam dunk, mind you. On the right now, he has 4 points. Both of them slam dunks and early on in each of the halves. Here's Lutsford. Dishes back to the left side. Managed to keep it in play. 4 seconds on the shot clock. This is right. They've got to go. Patara on the buzzer. No. And that might be a foul against the Wildcats here. It is.
It's Bradbury, I think.
It is on Bradbury.
Yep, just pushing Dane Pino out of the way.
Second personal foul. Team foul number 1. Ball back in. This was off left now to Lutsford. Now in the hands here, Wells. Wells goes for a 3. Nope. Rebound now in the hands here of Ava. So Ava with the ball now. Left side. Pump fakes going into Mackay. Swings it back to the top. Now so steadies up a little bit here. Doyle. Doyle on the drive. Oh, lost the handle just for a moment. They got 5 on the shot clock. Doyle, pump fakes, goes in, trying to go for Bradbury, turns it over. Here they come again. It's Wells. It's a 3-on-2 break. Goes for the Wyoming 3. No good. And the Tigers blew that opportunity here to try to go for the 3. Here's down the other end. Foul's being called against Pozoglu. Hits first. As Mackay was trying to go for the drive. So we can't confirm to you yet with the final series just yet. NBL1, of course, starts next weekend. .point game. What's happened here? We're just going to make sure the floors are okay. Actually, it's a blood rule, is it? Against Mackay. So someone's going to have to sub back on here for the Wildcats. Not sure where the blood is at the moment because I haven't looked to see. No, there's definitely blood. The referee saw it. Even though he's claiming that there was any blood. Yes, there was blood.
It's like, no, ref, it was my uniform.
Yeah, exactly
It's
right.
like, nah, mate, it's your blood.
Correct.
Yeah.
And he will eventually come back on the floor as Doyle misses the three. And he's actually knocked it out of court as he goes for the offensive boards. Out it goes.
Yeah, can't fault his effort there.
Mm-hmm.
Checking back in after getting strapped up is number 40, Jeremy McCarthy.
So Mackay comes back on. Bradbury takes a break. That was probably the quickest clean-up I've ever seen.
Hmm.
He just came all up for barely 1 second. So Wells with the ball now. Where will his next pass? Goes on the left side to Posaglu. On the left side, it goes with the pump fake. This time, back to the top. Now Luxford. Luxford shoots it back to the top to Posaglu. Here's a long three on the way. Nope. And Ava with a rebound for the Wildcats. Ava, right side. As it goes in the post now, here's it up and under this time by Begor. Foul. Foul's been called on 40. It's on McKay. Second personal foul. Team foul number 1. And second team foul. Margin here at the moment, 12 points. 6:03 left. On the drive, over the top pass, and Pinu makes the basket. He has 14.
Nice alley-oop there.
50 to 36, that's the difference so far. Dane Pinu's 14 points. It's the difference between Melbourne and Eltham at the moment. Bounce pass down low. It's Scott's up and under. No good, but the foul's been called.
Foul called on number 22, Dane Pinot.
The Peno picks up number 2, second team foul.
Josh Sykes to shoot 2.
Scott's at the line. Well, both his 4 points have all been slam dunks. Makes the first. 50-37. Second shot. Got them both. Bottom of the net. 50-38. Margin 12 points. 5:40 left. So Luxford. Oh no, someone's down here from Melbourne.
Oh, no.
Someone is down from Melbourne in that screen roll play. And that is Posaglu. Not sure exactly what happened.
Come on, Melbourne fans, get around. Nick Posaglu, your man.
I think he's just been winded there.
Yeah, it's going to have to come off, unfortunately. Purchase comes on. I guess a pretty good replacement. And the floor wipers do what they need to do.
Yeah, I think he just took a hit there in the stomach. He'll be right.
Of course, that was on the replay. Of course, our viewers won't see that replay. 50-38, 5.5 to go. And Luxford with the ball now. On the right. So purchased. In low to Wells. Wells, pump fakes left side. Long three, that will be, misses that one there. And they'll get that was by Vitara, I should say. And that's a silly foul. As Ava had area control of the ball. And Vitara picks up number 2.
That is Melbourne's third team foul.
So, ball back into play here. Yes, I've just seen that replay now. So, on the right side is McBigor, makes the basket.
Yeah, nice cut there.
Look, they're hanging in there, aren't they, the Wildcats? They're not letting Melbourne get back into their rhythm.
Look, the Tigers look like they have better the game at the moment, but it's still just a 10-point lead. Turnovers like that won't help, though.
No. Yeah. Here is Vitara, in and out. God, they've got to cash those in. The Tigers, they've had many opportunities.
Not sure that was the right option there. Leaning jumper, while Wells was all in his hand on the corner.
That's right. Here's a long jumper, no good. And what can they do now? Yeah. Third term.
Luxford just misses Pino in the middle there.
So it goes to Wells. Wells on the drive. In traffic. Gets it off now, left side. Long tree on the way. No good that time there by Vatara. Here's Pino. Back to Vatara. Foul.
Foul called on number 4 from Justin Eva.
Eva picks up number 1. He takes a break.
Now foul from number 1, David Shepherd. And number 31, Mitchell Lee.
Ball back into play here. Swings back to the top. Long 3 for Purchase. No good. He's already hit a couple of threes today. And here he come. 3:55 left, third term. Hopefully enjoying our coverage here on NBL1. It's a 10-point game. It just seems to me they're going through the motions here, the Tigers. They're playing in Eltham's tempo at the moment. Doyle. Pops it up now to McBigor. Makes an easy basket. They're under 10. 50-42.
Here we go.
Well, I tell you what, I'm not sure what's going on now. 3:28 left. So, what can they do on the left side? Lutsford can't hit. He then come up the floor here for the Wildcats. 3:16 left. Foul against Wells. That's their 4th. Team foul.
In the bonus now?
Not quite. There will be on the next one though. When you don't hit down one end, and the team, they've got nothing to play for at the moment. They're doing the play on their tempo. We'll make it an interesting last quarter as Mackay misses that one. On the right, Wells, offensive foul. And that's team foul number 5. Fouls on Lutsford, his first. Team penalty, but because an offensive foul has been wiped out, it will just be Eltham ball.
And that is 5 team fouls on the Tigers.
Tell you what, Eltham has completely shut out the crowd.
Yeah, very quiet at the moment.
Hopefully that improves in the next couple minutes or so.
Like after Hickey's dunk, there hasn't been much to cheer about the Tigers.
No.
A couple of threes there and there, but very stagnant.
Correct. Trying to back them down. Mackay. Foul, wave off. It's 2 shots. So Purchase, his second.
Incredible that somehow now this could be a 6-point game.
Definitely. Just like that. Definitely missed.
Yeah.
Second shot. He made the second.
Oh, someone in the crowd here just shouting.
Oh my
miss.
goodness.
That's
Well, they need,
yeah.
the crowd needs to do something here. 1 out of 2.
Yeah.
50-43.
Nice handles there from Purchase up
And
to Pino.
Well, finally they've
Yeah.
done something. 52-43.
Support defense. Defense.
2.5 to go. On the right, on the drive. Hook shot, no good. Rebound now in the hands here of Pino. Here they come up the floor. Wells. Who's he have at the head of the field? Oh, it's an unsportsmanlike foul against the Wildcats. It is called against, I think it might be against McBigor, I think. It is his second. Well, what a break here. So they have to clear it out.
Was it? Well, clear path, was it?
No,
Wouldn't have been, would it?
Well, I think it was a clear path and there was an unsportsmanlike foul to stop the fast break. Wells misses the first. Tell you what, how important these free throws. Let's have a look to make sure. Well, it could have gone either way, but unfortunately, Wells can't cash any of it in. So 52-43 at the moment. 2:17 left, third term. So on the drive here, Hickey in traffic, bounce pass. On the right, 1 second left, they're going to purchase. Can't, no, it's way too late. Shot clock violation.
Wildcats ball.
So 2 minutes left into the 2-minute warning. 52-43. Chevrolet with the ball now. Right side now into Mebego on the right side. 8 seconds left. Foot violation. Well, you had to do that, otherwise they're in danger of, again, a shot clock violation.
Yeah. Belt out there.
Ball back in. Earlier today, it was Eltham hammering Melbourne in the women's. On the right, here's a 3 on the way. Nope. Rebound now. Here comes the Tigers. 52-43, minute and a half to go. Third quarter. On the right, here's Purchase for 3. In and out. Rebound now in the hands of McKay. 3-on-2 break for the Wildcats. McKay up and under, no good. Blew the 3-on-2 play. Here comes the Tigers. Minute and a half left.
Tempo's picked up a bit here.
Penu, easy layup. I think Melbourne need to play the up and down game at the moment. They need to play the fast, because at the moment it's all in Eltham's terms at the moment. But even though Eltham hasn't taken the lead yet.
Yeah, no, Tempo has picked up in the last 2 minutes, and what do you know? Melbourne have extended their lead.
11 points. Shefflett misses the 3. And here they come up the floor here. Wells.
Very quick play here.
It is. Nice pass. Precious to Peno. Peno with 20. Just like that.
Yeah, Tigers finishing off the quarter strongly here. 13-point lead.
13-point game.
We want to make it as hard as possible for Eltham, but that's a nice pass inside.
Mebego hits the home. Mebego with 8. Still, I know they haven't really clawed that margin back during this time. Pass, Lewis Strame up, managed to get to Wells. Wells on the drive, pulls it up and makes it home. 58-45, well backing them down that time. 13-point game. Eltham with possession now. Doyle.
Tigers do not want to foul here.
Oh, they don't want to get the basket in either, but they might have just missed this up.
Yeah, 1 second left here.
Half-court prayer, missed.
Yeah, just
3-quarter time. 58-45. Look, Meltham. Well, they still hang in there, but...
yeah, Tigers, they're just winning that quarter by 3, but you felt like Eltham were still well in this game at the moment.
Absolutely, and I don't know, it just seemed to me that they've really just gone through the motions at the moment, Melbourne. They really, I don't know if they really want to actually, you know...
It's a conservative approach at the moment. Like, those last 2 minutes was the sort of Melbourne play we've been seeing this year, especially when they're playing in form. Just quick play, get it inside, driving in, and if it's not there, a shot from outside.
And, well, I guess when you're playing a team who, well, haven't got anything to play for, really, I guess you could get away with those sort of games, but I'm hoping Melbourne can actually play better in the finals next week than this, because otherwise they're going to get blown out in the finals, which is probably not a good thing.
No.
They've got to play as if they've got to play a final next week.
Yeah, this is definitely a game for the neutral fan at the moment. It's a close game, but that's pretty much all we can say about it at the moment.
Correct. Let's have a look at the stats, because Melbourne were 8 of 20 at the line from the field. Eltham were 5 of 16 there.
Yeah.
And Penu was 62% from the field shooting at 20 points for him. 11 rebounds, double-double for him. Jack Purchase with 11 and 4. And for Eltham, their leading scorer was David Chevrolet with 12 points. I don't think he's actually been... No, he only played 4 minutes in that third quarter.
Who was that, sorry?
David Chevrolet for Eltham.
Oh, yeah.
He only played 4 minutes.
Which is surprising considering how good his first half was.
Ladies and gentlemen, please pay attention during
Now
the
is he
first
He is actually starting this quarter. Well, if I was Trevor Lee, the coach, I would just leave him on the floor now. Go for break. He's got 12. He's got no fouls. So, you know, we know how good his shooting is at the moment. He's shooting incredibly at 40% at the moment.
Yep, just sitting on the corner there, just waiting for his opportunity.
Misses that one there by Doyle, because Doyle's had a pretty good game as well. He has 9 at the moment. And a very low-scoring game, mind you, for a men's game. 9:42 left. Hickey in the hands of to purchase on the left side.
Pozoglu, good three.
Well, he's been trying to hit that for a while now, and he hits that one. 61-45. Pozoglu with 8. On the right now. So with the ball now. Guarded by Hickey. To Skites. Pull up. Nope. Rebound now in the hands here now of Hickey. And here comes the Melbourne Tigers. So it is Lutsford.
Oh, might have been lucky to get away with the trouble there.
Yeah, it was.
Lutsford. Hickey out for 3. Bang.
Oh, it's got it.
Yeah.
64-45.
And it's a 19-point lead now.
Well, the tempo's really stepped up, hasn't it, for the Tigers? Here's the 3 for Doyle. Nope. Rebound now in the hands here now of Pozoglu, who completely bamboozled him. But guess what? They turned it over. It's a 3-on-1 break. Doyle not going to be...
What?
What
has he done here?
I've got no idea.
He's tried to alley-oop it there to
I'm not sure what he was trying to do.
But Hickey was right there. It's just...
Yeah.
That's a shocker.
It was a shocker. Well, 3-on-1 break turned out to be a turnover.
Yeah.
And it turns out to be an easy basket for Penu.
So instead of a nice layup there, it's now a 21-point lead to the Tigers.
Correct. Now, sure, Doyle won't do that again next time around when he gets that opportunity.
It's been a horrible 2 minutes here for Eltham.
It has been, hasn't it? 21-point margin. And Mbego makes the juice. So 8-2 at the moment. 8-0 run in this term prior to that shot. Here's Hickey for 3. Got it!
It's 2 in a row.
69-47. And just like that, it's 22 points. Moment ago, it was only 8.
Yeah, so much for that close game we had.
But you know what?
Yep.
Melbourne should be blowing out Wildcats, seriously.
Yeah.
And here comes the Tigers with possession. Now, Wildcats are down a man here on defense. Elias puts a good 1-3 and drives it home. 25-point game. Timeout, Wildcats.
Tigers just absolutely putting their foot down at the moment.
I just wonder, you know, if they manage to keep up that tempo for the rest of the game, how bad this game could have been.
I know, it feels like the Tigers have just gone through the motions most of the game and have had like a 1 3-minute period and just this one now. This good 3-minute starts of the fourth quarter where they've just done what they've liked. They've hit their threes, they've hit their shots. Good defense. They've allowed only 1 basket for Eltham in this quarter at the moment. And it's been fantastic play. It's just, it's something you would have expected the whole game, but yeah. Well, the important thing is they've done it now. So.
Well, I tell you what, I know the crowd would be wondering, well, where was this the rest of the game? Because, well, the crowd coming to Enzo be hoping, well, at least give us a bit of entertainment. But look, I guess you know, I'm sure that Brett Pinn would be saying to his team after the game, please don't do that again in the finals next week.
Yeah, no, it's better just get out of the way now and just
because there is, of course, it is literally win or go home. Obviously, because Melbourne are outside the top 4. So 72-47. Help with the ball now against the Wildcats. Pump fakes, goes inboard. Hook shot, no.
Needs to be fouled
There was the foul.
Yep. Pozoglu not going straight up there.
Pozoglu picks up his second Team foul number 1.
Yeah.
I think everyone in the crowd was a bit confused about that one.
Yeah, it's one of those technical calls where if you don't go straight up, face up, if you start to turn your body, they're going to call that foul.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So Mackay makes the first, and you have to be, when you're a defensive player, you need to be, hold your ground and, stand your ground, really. So, it's every day of the week. As you said, it had to be a foul. So, 72-49. The Bengals actually crept up to 10 points. Of course, still behind his teammate in Herbert with 3. Here's Hickey for 3, no good. Put back, Pozaglu. And he's actually crept up into the second top scorer for the Tigers. He has 13.
Yeah. So he had a good quarter. 8 points.
But you know what? He's actually done a great job, even though the shots haven't actually gone in. Possibly.
No, he's kept trying hard. Like, for a man of his skill, he knows it's going to come good later on. So all he has to do is keep trying. It's a good fadeaway there by Mackay.
Mackay moves up to 9. 74-51. 6:08 to go. Melbourne just blown out in this last quarter. Similar what Eltham did in the women's in the third quarter. Here's a 3 on the way. That's off the mark, and it's over the top. So a turnover here for the Melbourne Tigers. Hope you're enjoying our coverage here as we're almost about to hit dinner time very soon.
Yep.
On the left side now. So Skites with the ball now. Dishes off. So Doyle. On the drive, Doyle puts up the 2, makes it home. 74-53. Doyle with 11 now.
Look, you never know. I think he can on a pretty good run here in the next minute or so. Bring it down to 12 points around there.
Purchase short on that one. Here they come again. Here's Mackay. Swings it right. Sevlet on the right side. I don't think he was ready for that shot by you, misses, and that's the reason. He wasn't quite ready for the pass either.
It didn't look like he wanted that shot.
No. Well, I think he probably thought David would have gone for the 3 that time. Here's a 3 on the way. Got it! That time there by Melbourne.
Yep, opens his scoring account.
And good way to do it too. 77-53, halfway through the last term. 24-point Tiger lead. Pull up here. Got it here by Doyle.
He loves that spot, doesn't he?
He does.
Yeah.
Doyle moves up to 13. Now leading top scorer for the Wildcats. Because Dane Pinn is still lead top scorer for the Tigers. Hickey, I don't think he probably wanted to take that shot
way
back.
Off. Yeah.
77-55 is Doyle to Skites to Mackay. Now to Severt for 3. He's hit a couple of these today, and he hits another one. He has 15. He says, "Nah, Doyle, you're not going to get the lead top scorer for the Wildcats today." He's got 15. He takes the lead again. 19-point game at the moment. 77-58. 4 minutes to go. Pozaglu blocked by Skites. Hickey short.
Can't get it going. Shafford now. Starting the fast break.
He does. In the hands here now of Lee. Right side now, trying to bat them down. A hook shot there by Mackay. Here they come.
Yep, 17 now.
77-60.
Just a little mini run here.
7:40, 3:40
I
left.
feel like they might have left a little bit late, but we'll see.
Well, I guess misses that one. Rebound now. Here comes Mackay. Here comes the Wildcats. It's 3-on-3 break. Mackay on the way to the rack. Hits the layup on the right side. 77-62. Back to 15 points. Now the crowd is a little bit edgy at the moment. Wells on the right now in the hands of Pozaglu. Hickey, he's got to go for 3. He misses. Rebound now in the hands here, Melbourne. Melbourne back up the top of Hickey. Shot clock at 9. Just under 3 minutes to go. Last term. Tigers by 15. Here is Hickey. Left side. Here's the long 3 on the way. Got it! That time there by Pozaglu. He has 16 now.
Yeah, that'll be about it, I reckon.
I think so.
Yeah. Brings it back to 18.
Pozaglu with 16. Here is foul. Oh, man, it'll be Doyle at the line. And Doyle
Hickey and Sykes, they're just going head to head.
Yes.
Not happy with each other.
No. Especially on the treatment that time. But, well, I guess...
Yeah, Sykes, of course, was getting the stare down from Bynes before.
Yep. And, of course, the coach, Brett Pinner, says to Hickey, you know, just calm it down a bit.
Yeah.
We've got this one in hand. We don't need a tech foul.
Yeah. There's no need to do anything silly before finals.
This is Doyle at the line, makes the first. He has 14. He's about to creep up on his teammate here. He's on the bench, so you can't get any more than 15. Doyle at the line here now ties his teammate. He's got 15. He's actually gone to the bench. Mackay's on 13 too, so he might creep up on the other two.
Yeah. King Keller now with the ball, seeing his first action for the night.
He'll go for the two. Well short.
Yep.
80-64, 2:20 left. Maybe. 16-point game. They can put some respectability here. Oh.
Not with that.
I don't know if he realised the basket was that close enough.
Yeah. That looked like one of my earlier hook shots.
No, I can definitely tell you the youth women saw my practice shots earlier today.
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't much better than that. 2:13 left.
Yeah, Tigers want to finish strong here. Just not want to get into any bad habits before next week.
On the right side, Wells for two. Air ball. And here they come up the floor. So, Doyle with the ball now, just under 2 minutes to go. 2-minute warning now. And then lost the handle. Here we go. It is slammed dunk! Oh, Hickey! Right in his face! Right in his face! Mbego trying to go for the block and slams it down. 82-64, Melbourne. Wow. Doyle hook shot. No! He's just right back at ya! Slam dunk, Skites! 82-66. Hickey for three. Nope.
Yeah.
He gets his own rebound, but he
Two
travels.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, we need a bit of entertainment before
Yeah.
we get
Game's
this
come alive in
game.
his last minute here.
1:24 left. I put it this way: Eltham it wasn't going to go down without a fight in the entertainment department. 82-66. Nice pass, pump face. Oh, Mbego just decides, nah, I don't want to get a slam dunk. I'll just pop it home to be safe. Yes, 12. 82-68, Melbourne. 1:04 left. Goes for the three. Nope. Rebound now. Out it goes. And Eltham with the ball back. Look, if I was Eltham, I don't think I'll be disappointed with this game.
No, definitely not. Especially with the patches Melbourne have had where just dominating the game. And for it to only be a 14-point game, they've done well. Then again, Melbourne have been a little bit scratchy today, so. But that's nothing to take away from Eltham.
Correct. On the drive foul,
Yeah, we can credit Shafford, especially early on, keeping them in the game. Only 3 points in this half, Shafford, but
it's what he did early on
Yeah.
to get them in the game because it just looked like it was going to be a blowout.
yeah, because if it wasn't for him, the Eltham mentality would be completely different, just completely down in the dumps. But keeping them in the game, it has spurred his own teammates on.
You know what? I think if they can get it to maybe 10 points, I think that's, fair result.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because really, the scoreboard doesn't really show how competitive Eltham been today.
Yeah, other than that first quarter now, which Tigers led by 9 at the end.
They've actually shut Melbourne down to, 3 points. They've only lost the last 3 quarters by. Foul against the Wildcats, that's their first. Because because they really resorted Melbourne to play a slow down tempo for pretty much most of the next 3 quarters.
Yeah, exactly.
Which I'm sure now the rest of the competition will be watching this, be like, all right, this is how we got to defend against the Tigers.
You know,
Play at
other
slow
teams will
tempo.
be taking notice, trying to slow down the game.
So it's 82-70. You know, I think Eltham does deserve another basket here. 82-70. I don't think they're going to get it though by the looks of this. Here's Doyle. He's got 15.
Can't make just shoot from there.
7 seconds. He will shoot for 3. That's a interference anyway, even if it did go in. And that is it. Here's the 3-point on the buzzer. No. And the Tigers end up winning by 12 today. 82-70. That was a tune-up to the playoffs there. And, of course, I'm sure Brad Pinn would be at least relieved they got the job done.
Yeah. The 2 things he wanted to ticked off today, or 3 things, sorry, would have been a win, no injuries, and no, like, there was a bit of sloppy play today, but nothing to be too concerned about.
Correct.
It was more Eltham slowing down the game, but we saw that Melbourne, when they wanted to really, they were able to speed up the game, play the way they wanted, and, yeah, get an exciting game, really.
Well, watch out for the Tigers in the playoffs, of course, depending if they get a home court next week. Of course, depending on how the finals system goes.
Yeah, not exactly on the final structure, but yeah, I think they do get a home final next week, finishing in 5th position.
Correct. And, of course, depends on how the Youth League goes. Of course, Melbourne Youth Men won't have a home final, but the women's might be, so it might be a double header in the playoffs here. So, but thank you so much for joining us, and especially for having me here for the last 4 games today.
No, you've done really well today.
Thank you, and yeah, look, a fantastic game hasn't it been today? Fantastic game for the Tigers. 3 out of 4 they won today across the Big V and NBL1, but 1 out of 2 today, and unfortunately the women's crashed out very early. Had a chance of making the plays, but didn't get there, and of course the men's made it reasonably easily at the end, but hopefully enjoying our coverage here on NBL1. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been a long day today, and of course we'll see you next week. The playoffs are now here, and that is all coming up on NBL1 next week, and we'll see you then.